it is TheShadowArchR, and I am back on the Elite server for another episode. This time, I've already got my materials. We are going to go ahead and start off with the bridges. And yes, that is right. I'm sort of a bit annoyed with the fact that there aren't as many builds in here, and as I said last time on the boulders episode, I feel like there just needs to be some more structures and some more built up stuff. That way we can shape the rest of the boulders and the trees and the naturalness of everything into the actual world. So we are going to be starting off with the bridges, and I think the best way to start it off is literally just start by building the bridges. So they're not going to be super fancy. I mean, you know, it's not like we need it to be super fancy. We're just going to have sort of like sort of that style, and then it's going to go up to there. So then that is going to be a nice sort of like up into it, and then it'll go further, and we'll have the bridge, and then yeah. So sort of the idea is making that work like that. So we're going to have quite a nice overarch here. So yeah, I thought, why not? Let's just get these bridges done. As I said, we may as well. And then we'll go on to some other structures today. I just remembered something. I completely forgot. I literally mentioned it last episode, and then completely forgot to do it. The copper. I said it was going to be oxidized enough to be able to do the copper, and then I never did it. So we're going to go ahead and do that today at some point. Maybe after the bridges we can do it, just to get it out of the way, and then we can do some other structures. Anyways, but there you go. That's our bridge, and yeah, very simple design. I was thinking we could even potentially, maybe. Do I feel like we should? Because this is actually on and off. That's on a bottom, so I can't put a full block on these, otherwise it's going to look weird, but I think that looks pretty decent. The only thing I would change is the way that these attach, like so. Then we have some support here. Yeah, I think we want to make these look as open as possible in some sense too, just because of the way that we're structuring it. So having that sort of style where it comes down like that looks really, really nice, as if it's like, you know, really structured. So it's just in like that, and then we get rid of these three, and we go up, 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 1, 2, and now we have ourselves a nice little bridge. And then if we want to terraform more here, we can, you know, cut out that a bit. We can open up that a little bit more, just get rid of that if we want. We can sort of play around with that if we need to. But I think, you know, that's really nice. We can up these by 1, and we could potentially do like a line. I'm not sure how this is going to look. Yeah, no. I always find bridges, I'm not the worst at bridges, especially if they're like pillar bridges coming from the bottom, but man, sometimes they're just not They're not my favorite. They can be a pain in the butt to try and design, especially these sort of smaller ones. I don't know why, I just find them a little bit tricky to get done properly. And then that's the thing, right? It's like, I don't like this. Like, how am I meant to, do I double it like that? Or do I just triple it down like that? I don't know. That needs to go down another one because of the way that that's structured. Do I get rid of these because it looks ugly and add like a support there as well? I think, ooh, I don't know, I don't like that. I don't know, looks weird. Normal wood? No, something off about this. Maybe the stone. Maybe I can use the mossy stone to, the mossy stone. Oh, it's a lifesaver. I don't know if these are my favorite like that. Hold up, give me a minute. Do they look better like that? From the side they look better like that. Do they look nice? I don't mind that. That's okay. Yeah, that's fine. I think... Sorry. Yeah, as I said, I haven't actually designed these yet, so it's sort of a bit of a mess around right now. But that's okay, you know. I think... Yeah, no, I think that dirt needs to stay there. I think it should just be if it's revealed there, which it isn't, and that's that side, but at least we know how it's sort of built, if it's dug into it. Ooh, actually, let's maybe... Is that gonna look okay? I think that's too short. If it went up higher by like another log, maybe. There's a block over there. I don't know. I think I might just leave them like this for now because this has taken me a while to try and think about how I'd add to them. Unless I just don't add to them. Unless I just add like... I like the stone spikes on top. That's sort of nice. Otherwise I think it starts getting too much wood. Yeah, I like that. I like that. What if I put some at the front too? No, maybe not. It's definitely going to be an interesting one. So we're just gonna... That's nice, yep. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do the stripped wood in this one. Because of the way that it's formed. How am I meant to shape this? This is awkward. I mean, no one said bridge making was ever easy, right? Hope not, at least. Because I can tell you now it isn't. That's not the worst. I have a feeling this could maybe move into there instead. But I'm sort of hesitant as well. I don't know, I think that's sort of awkward, isn't it? Yeah. That's a bit better, I think. That seems a out that. That doesn't feel right. I don't know, that just, it doesn't feel, something's feels off, and I don't know what it is. This side feeling natural there, that side feeling natural there. Now all I have to do is connect them, right? Right. And then that makes that shape. Correct? Sort of. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that works. It's it's weird, but it works, I think. Yeah, and then these end up being, oh god, I can't even get up here. Okay. And then that goes there, and then over this side, same thing. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there. Yeah, right. And then that goes there. That would go there. Oh, I didn't even do that one. Whoops. That goes there. Huh. How did I adjust that before? Did I make it go all the way down? I cannot remember. Oh, and I didn't do that one either. That's awkward. So maybe that shouldn't be like that. Maybe that should be there to make it feel a bit more open. And then that can go there. And there. Maybe. So I've had to change the path a little bit, and I think the main issue was that because of the way that the logs were like offset on both sides, they didn't match, and so the diagonal was just feeling a bit weird. So what I've done is I've straightened up the logs on both sides, changed the path a little bit on this side, that way we've got a bit more of a nice diagonal when it comes to actually doing it. It means that we can also use this pattern as well. So I think I think that hopefully sorts out our problem. It also means that we can go ahead and we can actually do this part properly. Which, oh, not that. Which is nice because it sort of needs it, I think. Yeah, we've had to do a diagonal like that, and yeah, it sort of looks weird sometimes, but, you know. Is that okay? Alright, so I fixed the issue. I've just made it a complete diagonal, and that should hopefully just, you know, fix any bloody issues that we've had with it. The main issue has just been the fact that it just wasn't lining up nicely. It just didn't flow with a straight and then a half diagonal or anything like that. It just was not working at all. So this is the solution, and yeah, this is the solution. It really is. Yeah, so hopefully this time we can figure out a pattern here that gives us a nice bridge. Yeah, there we go. That sort of looks okay, I think. Maybe we can copy that on this side, see how that turns out. Oh, yay, bloody rain. Yep, that worked. And it's looking okay. Not the biggest fan of those ones, but you know, it adds a little bit of texture, and I think I'm still just gonna keep it. The thing with this is that we're now gonna have to sort of do that, I think. Yeah. Outer, inner, and then bang, bang, bang. Is that right? I think so. Yeah, that's right. Cool. Awesome. And then, I need to fill in some dirt there. And then, I'm trying to think of how that would work. that would also be filled in, right? Yeah, it would. Because it's on a diagonal, this is sort of trippy. But those should also be filled in on the corners because it's like a back in. Yeah. And then that means that the fence there would be like that, the fence there would be like that. That'd come down and we would have stone there. And then we would have logs there. Huh. Rightio. So logs go there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah? I think that's it, right? Yeah, go underwater, that's a-okay. And yeah, that's right, except that'll have to change to that. Yeah, right, so that's a diagonal bridge. That is so weird. But yeah, I guess it works. Alright, sweet. Well, I'm glad that we figured that one out. After... yes, it was 2 iterations. Unfortunately, it did take a while for me to... Why are there so many files here? Get rid of them. Yeah, so then we can go on to our next bridge, and hopefully it doesn't take us long this time, because we should now know the way. This is slightly off, and I don't know which side to correct. I mean, it's going to be easier to create a straight here, I think. So we'll just make that a bit more straight, I reckon. I feel like... yeah. Alright, we'll say that's okay. And then we'll just do the party. I'm sorry, that was so bad. That was ridiculously bad. But that is the way it is. It just pained me what I just did. Oh, well. Boop, 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 boop. Sweet as. Alright, amazing. Let's do the same on this side. Yeah, so these bridges have taken way longer than I thought, but this will all be cut down, so it should be fine. It won't be very long in the video, I guess, because there are other things that we want to do during this time, and yeah, I guess we can try and do other stuff in this time. That's a lot nicer. That's better. Sweet. Alright, let's just put on the little stone cappies. Really like those. It just adds a little bit of depth to it. It's nice. Cool. And then we go underneath and we go bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, sweet. Awesome. And that's another bridge. Amazing. I think there's one more. So let's go and do that one quickly. Once again, I feel like this one could be just straight. I don't know. Actually, this one can be smaller. This one can be slightly different, I think, because it's very, very small. I'm just gonna build like a one rise on this, I think. So let's just go like that, and then let's just I don't mind if it's like that. That's a-okay. I'm sort of making it like that other bridge over near the quarry, where it's just gonna be more of a small style. It's still gonna have the edges and stuff, just probably not as fancy. Yeah, so it's just gonna be, you know, bang, 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 bang. Yep, instead of that, it's gonna be bang, 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 bang. Funny times, eh? gonna go get rid of that coarse dirt because I'm gonna want it. I'm gonna replace that with normal. 3, 1, 2. Add a random stone in there. Give us the mossy back. We can sort of highlight it a bit. Let's just maybe a little bit like that. Yeah, that works. Sweet. Then we go up here. One there, one there. Alright, sweet. I think that's fine for that.